everyone, welcome to Arcana Ink. I am Lore, I am the artist, and with me is David, who is the DM of our first campaign and a player. Yay!
Hey guys!
In the second campaign that we are doing the art for. So, welcome. First things first, as always, we have to reveal the previous stream's finished art piece. So, let me get to the share screen. This is not it. Just
Ooh, that's really cool. I think I know what that is.
Yeah. I was experimenting with things.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was it didn't come out exactly the way I was, planning, but nothing ever does, so it's fine. I'm still experimenting.
That's really cool.
So this is this is actually, I guess we have it up on our website, but we haven't actually officially announced. Should we announce it?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so I'm writing a book.
Yay! Books!
Yay, books! It is a Dungeons and Dragons feel inspired. I obviously don't write for Dungeons and Dragons, so but that is the genre. It's a high fantasy adventure with some crazy shenanigans and really lovable characters, and this is sort of the opening scene of the book, and we're going to be turning it into an audiobook once it's all completed.
Yeah, audiobook!
Yeah, I'm excited about it, and I will also be voicing the audiobook, so I wrote it and I'll voice it.
Yeah, it's gonna be Lakeside, one of Lakeside Legendz' first real products. Still figuring out what the whole Lakeside Legendz is about. So far, we got streaming down pretty good.
Yeah, we figured out the streaming part, getting our fantasy, label as our niche, and then audiobooks since that's what we're planning to do. So anyway, this is the screen, the smoke screen for the actual reveal. So let me go ahead. Everybody ready? Drum roll. No, don't say that.
Anticlimactic. Wow! Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
So this is Tonica, Blair's. I keep doing that. I'm sure you guys are having that problem with me when I was like, I want to be Lore, because my name is such a common one. But
right.
But yeah, this is Tonica, Blair's character for our second campaign. She is a half orc, right? Right, Blair?
I believe so.
I believe. You're not the DM in this campaign, so you don't have to worry about it.
I have no idea.
But yeah, let's just zoom in. I'm kind of proud of her face. So
yeah, that looks freaking cool.
And she's
oh my goodness,
got a black fox for her cape
yeah.
thing. The theme, we sort of talked about it with Trevor last week, is that all of the players are going to have capes with some kind of animal that they had. As part of...
I didn't know that.
He didn't tell you?
No, I had no idea. He hasn't talked to me about anything.
Okay, so
you're gonna have to fill me in now.
Yeah. Okay, so the idea is that when we all come of age, your character, as far as I know, is just barely coming of age.
Yes.
But you hunt a beast in the forest. And
right. Okay. Trevor did mention hunting a beast.
Right.
But he didn't say anything about getting their fur.
The pelt becomes a part of your cape as a sign of your adulthood.
Oh no, Atlas is gonna do so bad.
Now the thing is that with your character, he is, like I said, just barely coming of age, and Trevor was talking about making it maybe your thing as part of the beginning of the campaign or not. I don't know what he's planning.
Yeah,
so...
he talked to me about that a little bit, talking about how maybe where everything begins will be the coming of age story for my character Atlas, because he is only 12 years old. So
He's
hasn't even hit
youngest.
puberty yet. Yep. He's the baby.
Yep. So I don't know if you would necessarily actually have one of these.
Probably not yet. I mean,
Yeah.
eventually. And I have no idea what the animal will be that our DM is having me hunt, so...
Well, it's actually your choice.
Oh, well, knowing Atlas, he'll probably not want to hunt anything, because...
Okay, so while I get this ready and I start warming up a little bit, give us some information on Atlas.
Okay, yeah, so Atlas is going to be the youngest sibling in this adventure. He is a bit of a bookworm, actually is a complete bookworm, stays inside in the library like all day long. All he wants to do is read and attain knowledge, essentially. He's never been one that's been very good with swordplay or anything like that, so he's not fit to hunt. So it's going to be interesting to see whether or not he actually succeeds in this coming of age thing that is being thrown around. Yeah, he's just a very young, nerdy type of guy, and doesn't seem to fit in. Yeah, doesn't seem to fit in super well with, I think, the rest of his siblings, just because he is kind of different. Not that he's a scaredy cat per se, but he's just not one that would go and look to do something like that.
Right. He doesn't go out of his way for violence.
No, he'd much rather sit in the library with a cup of hot cocoa and read one of his many books.
Yeah, sounds like somebody I could be friends with. We'll see how my character reacts to that. I'm not sure. I don't know. So, just hypothetically, if a hunt does happen and he does get his pelt or whatever, what animal would he get? I know the story behind mine. I don't know if Hannah came up with a story for her fox, but
man, I mean, if he had to choose, Atlas would probably choose like an easy animal that's not going to fight back, or one that he's gonna have to worry about. So he'd probably pick a hard one to catch, actually, even though like
so he would purposely fail.
No, but he would purposefully choose something that wouldn't attack him. So I'm thinking like squirrel or rabbit or something. And if he chooses those are kind of hard to catch.
Goodness, that is so funny.
I mean,
so funny.
he's not like
He's a
pacifist.
No, that's the word I'm trying to say, but I don't know why, but it wasn't. My teeth wouldn't come together to make the right sound.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say that Atlas is a pacifist. He's just because, I mean, if it worse comes to worse and it comes down to it, he would probably do something, but he doesn't see the point in it. He'd much rather spend his time doing other things. He's not one to want to kill, I guess.
And did you come up with like what his role would have been? That our pseudo dad or adopted father?
Yeah, so he probably would have been more of like a records keeper or knowledge, like history buff. His role would have been to pretty much know everything and advise.
Interesting. I'm messing up my pattern here. Okay. That's cool. And then, okay, so this is
What?
I'm just, okay, well, because I like to watch a lot of those nature survival shows. And one of the ones I recently finished was called Alone. And I think it's one of those ones on Netflix. And I mean, a lot of what these people hunted and ate and shot with bows and arrows were squirrels. Like this tiny squirrel in a tree up there. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish that I had been able to stick with archery, so I could do that sort of stuff.
Yeah, how cool would that be?
For real. Okay. So now we need to discuss how he looks.
Okay. Well, he is a young guy, so probably pretty soft features. I know he's got blue eyes and fair skin, probably blonde hair. Yeah, I would say.
So the way I had imagined Aldrich until Trevor was like, "Oh yeah, he's got black hair," and I was like, "Wait, I was imagining him as a blonde."
Ah, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. This guy Atlas is definitely your very typical looking, like, fair skin, blue hair, blonde hair, blue eyed type guy. His hair is probably shoulder length ish, maybe a little bit further down, like to where his shoulder blades meet. And he keeps it in like a loose ponytail in the back so it doesn't get in his face.
Would you necessarily see? Does it like run down between the shoulder blades, or does he have it like over his shoulder? Where would it sit?
Probably either way. Probably sits down between his shoulder blades.
Okay, I'm getting a very Disney-like second Pocahontas with the John she actually married. Yeah. Okay.
With the John, I don't know.
There were two Johns. There was John Smith and then John something else. He's the one that Pocahontas actually married.
Are you talking about from the cartoon?
Well, I mean, it happened in real life, but I was thinking of his hair. It's like very nice and put together, and he's got. I'm pretty sure he wears it in a ponytail that goes down his shoulders.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this would be like
making a visual in my head.
Okay, yeah, this is like the loose ponytail where like the hair is pretty loose, and then like the ponytail is like an inch away from the bottom type of a deal.
Wait, an inch away from the bottom?
Like the hairband is like an inch away from the ends. Like loose ponytail, yeah. So like it just to kind of hold it back. He doesn't want it tight to, more like that.
Okay. Now the shape of his face. Is it smaller? Is it longer? Is it like this?
Probably more like that. Yeah.
Okay. Does he have pointy ears? Normal ears?
Probably normal. I mean, for all intents and purposes, he's a human, so.
Normal human ears. Does he have a thick neck? An Arthur neck?
He's not going to have a long neck, but he is more of a skinnier kid. Not very muscly, but not frail.
Okay. So something like a dish?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Now, I'm only sketching. I don't know if you've seen any of the previous ones that we're doing for this campaign, but it is like it's a full body. Okay. So I'm only doing a quick sketch of the face to get an idea of how it looks, and then we go into the full body.
Okay.
So, does he have bangs, or is it more like a swoop thing like this?
It probably like comes down on one side.
Which side?
My right. Yeah, my like his.
So, like this.
Yeah, like that. There you go.
Okay. Does it ever fall in his face like this?
Sometimes. I mean, it's a really loose ponytail, so some of it's bound to go astray.
Okay. We're getting somewhere. Okay.
This is awesome. I don't know how you artists are able to create things like this so quickly.
Well, mine's all chicken scratch until I spend 10 hours on it.
Well, but even this, like, I wouldn't be able to do anything like this ever.
Well, I don't know.
My proportions would be all wrong.
My proportions are usually all terrible until I spend more time with it. Like with Hannah or at Blair's the other day, I had her eyes way too high up. She had like no forehead. And bad. It was pretty bad when I first initially drew it out. So, okay.
That's
his
funny.
eyes. How are the shape? What are the shape of his eyes?
I'd say they're probably pretty round. And he wears glasses too.
Okay. Okay. So let's do the eyes first. Oh, I hate it when it does this backup thing and makes me wait for eternity. Oh, I don't know if you looked into the chat, but if you say go for a hedgehog, it won't outrun you.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And then I could make the hedgehog into like a pauldron or something.
Right? Oh my
Spiky
goodness.
pauldron. Oh, that's awesome.
Okay. So you said round.
Yeah, I mean, not like perfect circles, but
Right.
yeah, something like that.
See, they're already in a bad spot. I don't know if it was you or Trevor or somebody else, but I wish that when I was doing my cat eyeliner, I had this tool, this lasso tool, so that I could Command T, move it, and like rotate it and stuff. Like you can do
On your real
here.
eye?
On my real, I actually I legit went to do that one day, and I was looking at myself in the mirror, and I'm like, you're so stupid.
Control
You
T
can't
on the
do
mirror.
that.
Where's the keyboard? Where's the keyboard on
Right?
here?
Oh, man, but the convenience would be awesome. Okay,
Yeah.
so I will give you round eyes, and they will look much better than whatever this is.
Okay.
Are they like wide-eyed sort of thing, like buggy
No,
or
I'd
relaxed?
I'd say they're pretty relaxed. I mean, he's constantly looking down at a book, so if anything, he'd have heavier eyelids, but not that. So
Not
it looks like he
anime
hasn't.
ones.
Yeah, not so it looks like he hasn't slept in forever type of a deal.
Okay. So I will play with these. They will look nicer. Like I said, chicken scratch.
Okay.
How about his eyebrows?
Man, I mean, normal, I guess.
A shape. I need a shape.
A shape of normal.
Are they like this? Are they like this? Are they like
I didn't know there were so many kinds of eyebrows.
Have you not looked at your or your wife's eyebrows and they're like, oh.
I don't look at my eyebrows. I'm a dude. I don't look at my eyebrows.
I know there are dudes who are meticulous about the grooming of their eyebrows.
And Mackenzie,
So-
once in a great while, she will go after the little hairs that I get in between mine.
Oh,
She'll
yeah.
like pin me down with tweezers and start yanking them out.
So, what kind of eyebrows do you want?
What's so funny? Just imagining her tackling me and pulling out my eyebrows.
No, just the fact that you're like, what? There's more than one kind of eyebrow?
It'd probably be like the third.
You're such a dude. Okay, so the third one.
Probably, yeah.
Okay, so it will have a kind of an effect on
that would
the
be too.
softness of
Yeah,
his face.
no, it wouldn't be
If
like
you
that. It'd
want
be-
to go soft, it'd probably be more like almost
Yeah.
a straight caterpillar sort of thing.
Yeah, it'd probably be like that.
More of a relaxed shape.
Hmm.
Yeah, because if you go harsh, then they look harsh.
Right.
Okay, nose. Does he have a button nose or a droopy nose? Or-
These are just triangles at this point.
It depends on which way you point.
I like the two dots. That's good.
Well-
Two dots.
So, Voldemort.
I know those are his. Oh, well, I thought you were gonna add a bridge.
I'm going to. So it would be more like this.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
But like I
And-
said, he does wear glasses.
Right. I'm going to actually make the eyes a little smaller. We're going slightly more realistic.
Yeah, they're kind of big anime eyes right now.
Yeah. Than what I did previously.
Nice.
Now.
There you go. That looks good.
Lips. How do his lips look? Not that I really do much for a guy's lip. It's mostly like this for the dudes. But
that looks good. I mean, he'd probably have yeah, like his lower lip would be bigger than his upper lip. I don't think he has dimples when he smiles. I don't think the lines in between his mouth and nose are very big, so I don't think they'd be prominent enough to draw.
Okay. Sorry, this was uneven and it was bothering me.
Oh.
But now the ear looks weird.
I was gonna say, now he's got one ear and one weird thing.
You're making me plosive into my mic and I can hear it go. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. I'll fix it. It's just that the face itself was like way out here, on the other side wasn't. Would he have maybe like one ear behind his hair like this?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we'll just keep it like that.
Yeah, because the hair goes out in front, and then the other he tucks back, and then yeah, loose ponytail at the bottom. That's perfect.
Cool. Okay, soft boy.
Soft boy.
Well, I guess he's
So
more
pretty.
He is a bit of a pretty boy, huh?
He is.
Did you imagine him as a pretty boy?
You know, I have been having a tough time imagining him at all, just because like it's such a different character than what I normally am used to portraying. I mean, I've done kid voices before, like in our last session with the little kids when they were being asked if there are any other kids. But those are young kids. Right. I'm gonna have to figure out prepubescent, like, young man, and then I'm sure during the campaign it's gonna change. He's on the verge of adulthood.
So you're gonna have like voice cracking sort of stuff.
I'm gonna have to give him voice cracking. Yeah.
Do you want like a little hair like anime thing
poking out?
Yeah.
Artist's creative license.
Okay.
Because
I think it's kind of cute.
I do too.
It makes him feel younger.
Yeah.
So okay. Well then, unless there's anything you need changed, this is his face.
Yeah, that looks great.
Okay.
Wait, glasses. We didn't do glasses.
Oh, glasses. I'm gonna put that on another layer. Okay, does he have big glasses like this?
He probably does have bigger, not that big, but he probably does have like
this? Like
yeah.
what I have?
Yeah, I'd be like that.
I mean, I'm actually gonna try and go buy some more glasses. I use them as a fashion statement.
Oh, there you go.
If I have to wear them, why not?
Yeah.
So he has these.
Yeah, he has like the Harry Potter glasses.
Except they're probably not pink like mine.
Well, back then, there's only really like 3 options. You've got the circle ones, you've got the half moon spectacles, and then you've got the pince nez, which are like the really, really little ones on the end.
Yep.
And he's too young to have old people glasses.
You don't want to give him bifocals?
No. His eyes aren't that bad. I mean, they could be, but they're not that bad.
Okay. All right, so then this is Atlas's face. Now
Nice.
To move on to his body. Is he tall boy? Is he short boy?
He's about 5 foot tall. So he's not super tall. He's like tall and skinny. I mean, how tall is Blair's character, Tonica?
I don't really know. She didn't specify. She just said she wasn't necessarily tall.
Do you hear that whining in the background?
Is that your puppies?
It's the puppies. They're locked outside the door.
Oh, they're like, Dad, I want in.
We don't like to be alone.
Right?
Silly doogies.
They are pack animals. I think she was 5 something.
Okay, well, I mean, he's probably going to be like... Actually, 5 foot's pretty tall for a 12-year-old, isn't it?
Well, it depends, because some 12-year-olds shoot up like beanstalks. And then there are the ones who take longer. So it depends on whether you want him to be a beanstalk or a normal.
Well, I guess, I mean, take me, for example. I hit my growth spurt between 4th and 5th grade. So I was like 10, 11. And then I got how tall I am now, 5'8". I've been that tall since then. So I guess it's doable. But I don't think he would be like a skinny beanpole. Like I said, like he would be on the skinnier side, but he's not frail.
Okay. What does he wear?
So with him, I kind of imagined one of those like peasant blouse things.
Okay.
What is that called? Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
okay, like a peasant.
There's a peasant blouse and then there's a pirate.
It's probably more of a peasant blouse. Because I'm sure if he was wearing a pirate's shirt, it'd be bad.
Probably. Now,
and
how big are his sleeves?
Not very big. They're probably like shorter too, like maybe just past the elbow.
Does he have them rolled up?
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of stance do you want him to have?
I'd say he's gonna have a satchel. So with his right hand would probably be holding onto the satchel. Well, I mean, it would probably be the same hand that the satchel's on. The same side.
If he would wear it so it's on the right, then it's on the right. His right, not my right.
Oh. I was thinking the way you had it, but it didn't matter.
It matters. How would he wear it?
He would probably so he would have it on his right shoulder, and it would come down and be on his left hip.
Okay. Like this.
Yes. And it's like a book bag, so a little bit bigger, enough to fit multiple books into.
That's gonna be heavy, yo.
Well, yeah, he's a nerd that carries around books all day.
Well, what's his strength? What's his stance?
Well, it's not going to be that heavy.
I don't know. Walking to school with that backpack, sometimes I thought I was going to break.
Well, obviously Atlas is stronger than you.
Well,
actually, his stats. So what is his strength?
Do you already have it?
Oh yeah, no, he's done. He's put together. He's got a -1 in strength. He's got 8.
I saw that coming. Oh goodness gracious. Okay, where's his arm placement? Where would his arms go?
One of them would probably be holding on to the satchel, not the satchel, the strap, like how I'm holding up here.
Okay.
You see me.
I see you.
And then in his other hand, he'd probably be carrying like a walking stick or something.
A walking stick? How old does he think he is?
Well, it's because the book bag is so heavy. I'm just kidding.
It's canon now.
He has to have a walking stick because the book bag is so heavy.
That's what we're going to tease him about.
There you go. I like my stick.
Dang. That's like, man, you're gonna make me do one of these things. I'm gonna have to figure out this.
What?
When you do the foreshortening, it's a good thing. I'm gonna tell y'all now. When we put up the because I am thinking that we're gonna put up I am recording the full process. I'm gonna tell you right now, I cheat for the sake of time because I've literally been staying up until 5 a.m. drawing these. The program I use, excuse me, I couldn't swallow for a second. They have 3D models, and so to save myself time, I position them and then I trace them because I'm not that great when it comes to anatomy. I'm still studying that, but it also cuts the time significantly so that I'm not like tracing and erasing and tracing and erasing. So I'm going to use that to help me with foreshadowing.
Nice.
Kind of know a trick, but obviously I didn't go to school for art. So, what does your stick look like?
It's probably just a regular wooden stick, but where he has his hand, there's leather wrappings on it. So probably
Now,
like
how
red.
tall is it compared to him?
Oh, compared to him, it's probably the same height. It's probably 5 or 6 feet tall.
Okay. Actually, I'm gonna have to move him up. But we're not gonna make him any taller than the stick. We'll make the stick any taller. Okay, so what's on the stick?
It's probably about where his hand grips. Which is about 3/4 way up the staff. He has like leather wrappings, so like a red leather wrapping. Well, it wouldn't go all the way to the top. It'd probably be like about that.
Are you okay with this like angle thing, or do you want it straight?
I'd imagine he'd probably have like more of an angle thing, because it's more so. It's not like, I feel like if you have the perfect like circle on the end, that's more of like a staff for fighting,
like a bow staff.
Like a bow staff, yeah. And so his is
more of a walking stick.
More of a walking stick. The weapon he has on him is he wears a dagger on his belt, not because he wants to, but because his dad makes him.
Right. Dagger. On that side, so it's not trapped by the... Oh, but then he can't grab it because he's holding his... You'd have to go like this instead of like this, and I feel like this is comfortable.
He doesn't think about that. He doesn't plan to use it.
Oh my gosh, I think about these things all the time. Part of it is because of my writing. Part of it is because I fantasize that I'm some bad A who would do it someday. I don't know.
He's just thinking, if I have to wear this dang thing, it's going to be away from my book bag because it's going to cut a hole in my book bag.
I appreciate the character development there. Okay.
He's smart, but wait, let me check.
What's his intelligence?
His intelligence is good, but his wisdom's not super great.
Okay.
His wisdom is +1. His intelligence is a +2.
That's fair. Okay. How billowy is his shirt?
Probably untucked on one side. He's kind of got the whole messy genius thing going on. Just a little untucked, like not so it overlaps the dagger or anything, but just like probably loosey billowy. There you go.
It doesn't like, because honestly, peasant shirts don't accentuate or form to your body in any way. It doesn't reveal your body shape. But
right.
I didn't know if you wanted to aesthetically meet that. Do you want it to go a little more to his body, or do you
probably a little more to his body? Yeah, I mean, like it would probably conform to show like his skinnier waist, it would show that he's not fat. Because he's a skinny guy.
Right. Okay. So it would be something like this.
Yeah.
That was a yeah.
Oh, I just said yeah. I didn't say
No, I know. I'm saying your yeah sounded like a yeah, okay. Let me pull up a
Let me see pictures, dang it.
I will show you. Because I literally just looked some up the other day because of Blair's. Now, okay, we need more men.
Men.
Yo, nope, I don't know the song.
Manly men.
There is a song about it. Okay. Even when I put men in, it's mostly a girl thing because...
But...
Well, I mean, modern times it is. We're gonna have to do like a Renaissance thing. I think it's because I used blouse instead of shirt. What up? They're making me so sad.
Okay.
Okay, so think Hocus Pocus.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was thinking like, what's his name at the very Samuel Binks at the very beginning.
Okay, then you know what? Let's look that up. Let's look up.
Zachary Binks. That's her, not Samuel. Zachary Binks. Oh, it just shows his picture. None of it's Zachary Binks.
Well,
Oh wait,
this
it's
one.
yeah, that one.
But
I
that
pointed at
doesn't
the
show-
screen as if you could see.
Hannah was doing her Blair. Dang it!
That is hilarious.
Blair was doing that the other day, but she learned. Oh no, directions. Let's see.
Well, we both know what it looks like.
Yeah, but it's just nice to have a visual.
Try Google
aid.
instead. Google actually will pull up. Those are
None of
two.
them are tucked.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
Yeah, so it probably.
Here
Oh,
we
there you go. Yeah, like that.
Here we go. Pinterest to the rescue. Okay. Except my microphone's right over it.
You have to go back and forth. Bob and weave.
Zigzag. Okay. How low do you want the opening to be?
Probably not as low as he has it.
He's pretty modest guy.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
imagining.
not even that he's modest, but that he just, I don't know, wouldn't have it that low.
Okay.
I don't know.
How about where it's at now? Where I have
Yeah.
the picture. Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
I need to adjust my mic a little bit. Okay. Very drapey. Only sort of okay.
It doesn't have to be drapey though. It can be just like a flat cloth.
Do you want it flat or do you want it drapey?
Probably flat.
Okay. So then it would look like this, except for near the bottom where you have it tucked in. Unless you have it like really tucked in, it's going to be a little drapey because you said that you had wanted it tucked in, but not like.
Well, I was just thinking like messy. It
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
have. Yeah.
So is this okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right then. It's bothering me a little bit though that in this simplicity image, he's got a peasant blouse on, but he's wearing jeans.
I know, isn't that weird?
Like
Why would you do that?
this is a time period thing. You wouldn't just stick some jeans on a dude. You don't wear them in the Renaissance.
Maybe they were trying to make a fashion statement.
It didn't work for me.
No, me neither.
Okay, we're gonna set that aside for now and come back here. His pantaloons, how do they look?
Man, I don't know. I didn't think about his pants.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, I'm not an artist. I don't think detailed. You know, he's probably got on just regular straight pants and then tucked into his boots.
How tall are his boots?
They probably go up to either the center of his calf or just below the knee. They're taller boots.
I'm trying to make him taller and chow, apparently. I'm gonna have to shrink him. Okay, so if we make these his feetsies. Now, okay, he looks pretty short like that.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to do some adjustments with the proportions and stuff, but I'll have that figured out later. Okay. His torso should be just shorter than it is compared to the legs. The legs should be longer than. Okay, hold on, I pushed it.
It's bothering you now.
so much. I will.
Hey, it's okay. I have a long torso and shorter legs.
Do you?
My wife and I are the same height,
I
and
prob-
she has long legs, but my torso is longer.
But that probably wasn't like that bad. This was pretty bad.
Oh, okay.
Like you
believe
might
you.
not have been able to really see it, but I can see it. This is better. This is a little more realistic. Okay.
Okay.
His oh my gosh. So we'll talk about this later.
What?
Okay, I looked up, right?
Yeah.
Because we're recording separately, our voices separately. I look up and my record button is pushed, but it's not recording. It's doing exactly what it did that one time
Oh no.
during our session. So unless I restart the record, you won't have my...
Well, at least we have Zoom recording,
Right.
and Zoom will have all the audio.
And I'm not talking in an accent, so I won't be so terrible to hear. Okay. Where do his boots again? Where do they?
Probably the center of his calf, or like just below the knee.
So here's his calf. Here's his knee. So right here?
Yeah, probably about there. Maybe a little lower.
And the heel?
Yeah, about there.
Okay. Yeah. Here is this, and then this, and then this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and burr.
So many pieces.
Yep. And that's not even all the bones.
Well, I would hope not.
Okay, so here are the boots. They look like Uggs right now, but so did Blair's.
They look like Uggs.
They did, and then I fixed them. Okay. His pants, how do they look? Like this?
Yeah, probably like that. They'd probably maybe puffed out of the boot a little bit.
Everybody wants proof for pants.
Poofer pants, poofer pants. It's like the pants of the time, you know?
Well, my character's not gonna have poofy pants.
Oh, your
I feel
pick.
like I need to change it up because all of you have poofy pants.
Well, it doesn't have to be super poofy. They're just, it's not like you're going to see creases all the way through. They're not like, I don't know. They're just pants.
Okay. How's that?
Looks great.
The bottom looks significantly terrible compared to the top.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Like, the top looks like, okay, that's a decent sketch. The bottom looks like a 2-year-old drew it.
Yeah, it does.
It's mostly the proportion. It is the
that is funny.
proportion. Oh, my kitty. He's under my desk and he's like cuddling my foot.
Oh,
I know.
wait till kitty.
He's been sneezing a lot though.
Probably just allergies.
Yeah. He sneezed on my foot the other night. Couldn't believe how wet it was.
Gross. Yeah.
And it was in the middle of me teaching a student too, so I couldn't be like, oh no.
Oh.
Anyway. He still looks like he's leaning a little. I will fix it. Don't worry about it. Okay. How is that? Do you want heels for your boots? Do you want them flat?
They're probably flat. If they had a little heel in the back, that'd be fine, but they probably don't have like the big heels. Like, I feel like clothes like that are for the rich royalty, and he doesn't feel the rich royalty. I mean, I guess he doesn't think about it. He takes it for granted, I guess. He's just kind of there because he kind of dipping into his backstory a little bit. He was taken at a very young age. I mean, he was a baby, so he has never known anything else. So he doesn't really care for the whole pomp and circumstance. He just kind of puts on and wears whatever's comfortable. But I don't know. He just doesn't really care.
Okay. Does he have anything special about his boots? Like the lair had a little bit of gold on hers and a little bit of like stitching to make them, because she's kind of in the same mindset where, I mean, she remembers her life before all of this, and so she's still holding on to that, but she does like the little flair of fancy. So
he probably has like stitching up the sides or something. Like you could see the cross stitching where they put it together on the sides. Yeah, but that would probably be it.
Are they gold stitching like what she had, or are they just normal?
Probably just normal stitching.
Okay. Is there does he have anything besides this?
Yeah, he would probably wear a vest. Just like an unbuttoned loose vest.
Okay.
You hate me now, don't you?
I'm sitting here like, if we had mentioned a vest when we were talking about peasant shirts, I wouldn't have had to work so hard for the peasant shirt. Because the peasant shirt, or the vest,
well, he would...
even if it's loose, it's going to taper him in a smidge.
Oh, there you go. Taper him in, girl.
You want to corset?
No, not that much. He needs to be able to breathe.
Oh dear. Okay. Is it longer than what I'm doing?
So his vest
Is it a
probably
different shape?
See, this is looking like an Aladdin vest to me.
You said it was open.
Yeah, no, open, but not little.
You want
It probably
big?
goes down. It probably goes down to his belt.
Is it angled? Is it round? Is it straight?
I would say it's angled down.
So like this?
Kind of like, maybe not. That looks kind of funny, doesn't it?
Well, I mean, I can make it not look funny.
Yeah, I would say it looks like that then. Just make it look not funny.
Okay.
Do your artistry stuff. Make it look good.
Make my vision up beautiful.
Yeah, do it for me.
Okay, so that gets rid of these drapees. Tapers him in just a smidge. Oh, babies.
I know. They're so loud. I
They're
feel
so
bad.
Mean daddy.
Their mama's still at work.
Aww.
So
Oh, did she
they're out
have to
there
go
by
to the
themselves.
office today?
Yeah, she goes in on Wednesdays.
All right. Well, his little diaper sticking out. Anything else?
You know, I don't think so. I'm trying to like imagine everything in my head.
He's got a walking stick, his book bag, a little dagger.
Nah, that's probably it.
Is there any embellishment on any of this? We are
I'm-
technically a rich family.
Right. So I would say probably like on the vest, like there'd be an insignia, whatever the insignia of the family.
So something like right there. I
Yeah,
don't know
something
what
right
it is.
there.
I'll have to talk to Trevor about that.
Right.
Okay.
But that would probably be it as far as embellishments go.
Okay. Do you want anything else with your stick?
Nah. Like I said, it was probably like a stick he found in the forest and made it his own.
Okay. So then it would be kind of uneven and rough,
Probably.
unless he like had somebody whittle it or whatever it's called.
He found a book on whittling, on woodcraft, and he wanted to try it out.
So then it's definitely jagged and
He was bringing up his carpentry skill.
I remember it has his dex.
Not good. It's a 0.
Oh, so he probably has like big knacks and like we're gonna give this some character.
There you go.
Some scars where he like chipped at it.
That's perfect.
Okay. Then I guess unless there's anything else that you want to do to him, we're going to do colors.
All right, let's color it up.
Okay. So, what are his colors?
What?
Let's go actually to the face first.
Okay.
What is his skin tone?
It's fair, not like, yeah, probably about that. Yeah, like just a fair white. He doesn't see the sun very often because he's always in the.
Oops.
Oh man, that's almost like white, isn't it?
Well, no, I was on the eraser.
Oh. There you go. Yeah, that'd be good.
Okay. There's his skin. What color is his hair?
Gold. I mean, he's
Oh yeah,
blonde.
you said he was blonde. Now, okay, there's different kinds of blondes. A pale blonde, a dark blonde, a sandy blonde, a dirty blonde, a strawberry blonde, a rose gold blonde.
So he's probably just a typical blonde, like not dark, a lighter blonde. I'm trying to be descriptive. I'm sorry.
How is this? A wheat blonde.
Less weedy.
Less wheaty.
More yellow.
Ah!
It looks the same.
It's not the same. You have to be careful with yellow because if you go too yellow, then it will start looking pea green.
Oh, yeah, I can see
That's got a green
that.
tone. So what you do is you go into the goldish area, and instead of saying it's more yellow, it has more hue.
It has more hue. Give me more hue. There you go.
Like
That
the
looks good.
Gilgamesh blonde,
Yeah.
anime blonde.
Anime blonde. Edward Elric.
There we go.
There we
That's
go.
all you needed to say. Alric.
Elric blonde, dang it, Elric.
I want the brothers. And his eye color?
Blue.
Dark blue, stone blue, sky blue, aqua blue,
Sky blue.
a light sky blue, a dark sky blue.
A light sky blue. Gosh, you artists.
Like this or lighter?
Oh, no, probably more sapphire-y. A little darker. That's a little too light.
Sapphire
There you
and
go.
sky are not the same.
Well, I don't know. It was supposed to be, just need to be a little darker, that's all.
Okay, and I'm assuming he has whites. Oops, that's not white. That is still blue. It
Yes.
doesn't have like black eyeballs
Nope.
or anything.
Nope.
Even whiter. Okay, that's better. Okay, let's save in case something happens.
We don't want to lose it. Don't lose it.
I was working on Blair's thing the other day, and everything in my room just shut off.
Oh,
I had just started, so it was good timing, but I was like,
oh man.
I was a little upset.
I would freak out.
All right. I don't know what that was supposed to be. It was probably the color layer. Okay. Now, we don't need to worry about his skin because we already got it. What color are his clothes?
So his peasant's blouse is probably just like white or like a creamy color. I said white or creamy. I didn't say both.
I know, but I
They're
don't.
two different colors.
Cream is such a. I hate cream.
Such a dirty color.
It's a dirty color, and I can never like really get it right.
Well, that's okay. It can just be white. I mean, he's supposed to be like royalty anyway, so they probably have it white. Yeah, now it's whiter than the paper.
Well, I toned down the background so that it doesn't hurt my eyes.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, a lot of artists do that. So it may look like that this is actually. But yeah, that's what it really looks like.
Yeah, there you go.
Though it might be too close to his skin tone. It's too close to his skin tone.
Make it whiter.
I'm working on it.
Make it whiter.
It's hard because you can't like just. Let's see if I can. Let's see it. You
Because
can't
you
just
have.
like zoom into the color itself, so it's hard to. I think this looks good.
Yeah.
I mean, aside from the fact that. Okay. That is an acceptable cream.
Acceptable. And his vest is like a maroon, like a silky maroon.
Look. Is that too dark?
Maybe more hue.
You're yawning.
There you go. What? I'm trying to learn.
I appreciate it. What color is the insignia?
Whatever color the insignia is, you're gonna have
I
to talk
hope
to
it's
the
not
DM about that.
gold because then you'll look like a Gryffindor.
I know, I just thought of that.
That's the danger of using red in anything, is that you'll look like you're in Harry Potter.
Yep.
Which isn't necessarily a bad thing if you don't care, but...
Well, yeah.
Alright, his pants. What color are his pants?
His pants are probably like a brown, probably like a light brown.
Okay, hold on.
That's
This
too
is what-
skin color brown.
This is what I'm going to do real quick. We're going to create a color palette. I should have done this with you guys in the first one, but this will make things a lot easier and make the color nicer. So this is a coloring technique or like palette where everything will harmonize. And that's what I did. Like the colors that I did for Blair's Tonica aren't necessarily exactly what she chose. She gave me permission to play with it. So that's why it looks like it's in harmony.
Gotcha.
So we're, if your color palette is going to be more on the red, what we do in this case now is you want brown pants, light brown pants.
Yeah, probably.
So in that case, they would then look something like this.
Yeah, that looks good.
And we are now in harmony.
Harmony.
Because it's like this try thing where you create like a kind of a triangle. As you saw, I went from red to yellow to the purple or the pinkish colors. Not that you're going to use pink, but if you have like some kind of, I don't know, something in there that you want a little pink flare in, that's where it would go.
Oh.
Okay. What color is his bag?
Just his bag is also brown, but not the same brown.
Obviously. So then what I'm going to do it just looks that blended, just the color. Oh, it just looks so good. My eyes are so pleased.
I'm glad you enjoy my choices.
Okay. Do you want more of a gray tone in the bag, or do you want it more of a hue color or white in the undertone?
I don't know what those mean. I know what hue means.
Okay, so look at my color thing down here.
Uh-huh.
So this is more hue. This is white. This is the gray.
Probably more the gray then.
Okay. Do you want it in between hue and gray, or want it more towards gray?
Probably in between, like right there.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
then
we're still in harmony.
good. And the clip is like a gold though,
Okay.
like the part that actually holds the clip. That thing. Yeah. And I will give you also creative license to move things around.
Okay. Well, it won't be so bad since we're taking care of the color thing now, where yeah, it's just, I learned about this, and ever since then, it's made painting so much easier.
Good.
Because choosing colors was always difficult because you kind of know what looks good together sometimes, but when you know the actual like theory behind harmonized tricolors, then it just looks really nice. Okay. His boots.
Boots are actually probably black.
Black. So what we're going to do, let's go here and here. So we don't do true black because of the line art.
Right.
How is that?
A little too purpley though.
Okay.
Maybe more on the brown black side.
How's that?
Better. More better.
Okay. His dagger sheath.
Probably the same as the boots, and same with his belt.
Okay. His stick.
Wood.
Right. Dark wood, cherry wood, mahogany, ash, gray.
So many colors
There's
all the
so
time.
many. Nature is a kaleidoscope of colors, even when it comes to just wood.
Apparently. Well, I would imagine he probably cut down. Well, he probably just found a stick. He didn't cut anything down. He's not strong enough for that.
Right. So you're what it's visually, what do you want to see him with? Do you imagine him wielding something darker, something more moody?
Probably not darker. It'd probably be
Okay.
like an oak. Like he probably found a big hefty piece of oak.
Okay, so I have to look up oak.
Oak wood.
Okay, so you have light oak,
There's lots of oak.
yellow oak.
Oh my goodness, Cindy, there's so many colors of oak. Ooh, let's look at that color one. The one with all the swatches. Up, 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 up. Right there,
This
stop.
one?
Yeah, there we go.
Now you can tell me the
There
name.
we go. Man. Probably like the special walnut 224. Nope.
Is it first, second, or third row?
Third row. Third one down.
This one here.
Yeah. So it's like a I don't know. What's gonna look good? Color wise, now I'm all concerned about the color.
Well, what we're gonna do.
Can you just pick that color and it'll create it?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Watch this.
Oh my goodness. Freaking magic.
We gotta wait now. What the? That's not the button I pushed.
Uh-oh. It's getting all into your secret stash of pictures.
I don't have any secret stashes. I'm too vanilla.
Too vanilla.
Okay. That's what I wanted. And you said special walnuts. So
Yes.
you want this one?
C.
Okay. Now, there are several colors here.
I know. It's gonna make a blend.
Well, I can either go light, dark,
Oh my goodness.
yellow.
This is crazy.
Let's see.
Let's do that one.
That one?
Yeah.
Was that the one you were saying? I don't
Right.
doubt.
I'm randomly picking the color within the color within the color. Colorception.
Colorception.
Yeah, see, that looks good. Right? That harmonizes, right?
Let's see. Oh, yeah, kind of. It's pretty close. Okay.
And I'm sure in real life it's very hard to get wood to match your clothing.
That's true. We're just trying to create a harmonious piece. Now, what color is the leather? You said it was red?
Yeah, it's probably like close to the same color as his vest.
Do you want more white, more hue, or more black, or gray?
Probably more gray.
Now, the only thing about going more towards gray is that it will start looking more towards the purple.
Okay, well then more of something else. Maybe more black.
Black, okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Because leather, I mean, it's kind of hard to dye leather certain colors.
This actually looks like
yeah.
a good leather. Okay. Anything else?
No, it's like Atlas, nice and boring.
Nice and boring.
He's the nerdy guy. He sits inside all day.
He doesn't do anything exciting.
No, so he doesn't deck himself out in all of the kills, all of the things that he's killed, and all of his crazy weapons and big armor and whatnot. He doesn't have that.
Right. I'm so excited for my character because armor's not an issue.
What? Are you barbarian?
No. No, I wanted to play something a little more unique. But we'll talk about that next week on our Arcana Ink.
Oh, are you doing yours next week?
We're doing mine, and then after that, we are taking a break. I need a break. I'm a very busy person, and these, with the deadline, I have to stay up and make sure it gets done. So,
yeah.
All right. Yours is always so short and easy.
That's because I'm not a very creative person. I'm all about formulas and coming up with stuff on the spot. So usually it turns out to be pretty vanilla.
Your additions to our campaign are always exciting and fun. So storytelling
Well, that's only
are pretty creative.
That's only because you guys add flair to it. Like, who knew that Imralier was going to light fire to a windmill?
You should have seen that coming, though, man. One, she's sensitive about kids. Two, she's totally unstable.
Well, I didn't see that coming, but I'm really glad it did. It's going to be a very interesting session on Sunday.
I'm so scared.
I got to work out more mechanics now.
Right. Especially like knowing how a fire works with the windmill and the way that whatever the basement is and stuff. Like, it's going to be interesting how that all pans out because fire is so different in each situation and how fast it moves and how effective it is.
Right. Well, it's not like the windmill is moving, so it's not giving it more air right now.
Right.
So.
Right. But like when I was thinking about it, I'm like, okay, is there like is it that she dug under the windmill and that's where the basement is? So there's this huge layer of earth between the actual windmill and where this basement is, or is it that it was already there and so it was already dug and they just floorboards over it with beams and stuff, so there's wood, so like depending on how it was built depends on how the basement's going to be affected by Imra's not spontaneity, there's a different word for it, impulses.
Yeah,
she's super impulsive.
She does some pretty wild stuff.
It's because of her being so unstable. We need to get more of her shards.
Yeah, well, we're working on it, aren't we?
All right, now we're trying to save the world from a vampire.
Yeah, that too.
Well, I mean, at least this place. Anyway, unless there's anything else, you're done. And I just need to start making it look like the others.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Cool.
Cuckoo.
Okay, then. That's it. We're done. So thank you everyone for watching. This is the short and sweet episode because David's not too particular or elaborate, unlike everyone else. Join me next time. I may or may not have a guest sitting in with me. I don't know. But I'll be drawing my own character for campaign 2, and I'm really excited about her, so it'll be fun. Think cyborg. Steampunk cyborg.
Ooh.
So yeah, come watch me figure her out. I am recording the whole process of these. We've been talking about a Patreon, so they may end up on our Patreon as rewards. So, but we're still figuring that all out. So that's it. Do you want to say anything else before we go?
Well, don't forget to watch our D&D stream Sunday nights at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We are right now doing The Curse of Strahd. We already finished up the Mines of Fendelver. If you missed any of it, go ahead and check us out on YouTube. You can just type in Lakeside Legendz and we should come up. We have all of our episodes on there, everything recorded. We also have a website, lakesidelegends.com. If you want to know more about us, that's where we're going to be putting up announcements for other stuff along with our Facebook page and our Twitter and everything else, social media, blah, 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 blah. And hopefully we'll be getting started on this new campaign soon. We are talking about making this one a straight up audio podcast. So it won't be streamed live. That way we can add more post-production, more music, more other stuff. I'll have more time to work on it because right now I've got a couple-day turnaround on all the ones we stream for this campaign. That's why it doesn't have as many post-production stuff. So yeah, just be on the lookout for that stuff, and we'll let you know on all of our social media when that stuff is going to be coming out.
Yep. And to answer one more question in the chat, we are currently level 6 in the Curse of Strahd.
Yes.
So
currently level 6.
Yep. So yeah, I don't know how that affected everybody, but it made me where Imran now has 2 favorite enemies and favorite terrains and all
There you go.
fun things, and that came in handy just in the right time. So all right, that's it. We are finished. We will see you next time, 6 p.m. Pacific time here Wednesday for our last Arcana Ink for this campaign, and until we announce it, I am planning to continue Arcana Ink and explore characters from the book that we are putting out so that you can be prepared and know about them before the release. So yeah, that's it.
All right.
We'll see you guys next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.